We're going to look at the signal that is coming from New York City, from Black Americans who are being asked whether they would go see Trump at Madison Square Garden if he came. And this is on the Breakaway USA
South Bronx,
page.
would you attend the rally?
Of course, I would want to meet Trump. I want to shake his hand.
He's the only president that I see that can ever make America great again. He's capable of doing that.
I would love to go to a rally with Donald Trump come, because I'm a big Donald Trump supporter, and I will support him 100%.
Oh, yeah, definitely we're going to show him love. We're going to show him a lot of love, and, you know, like they do in other states. We definitely need to see Trump here.
There's nothing but love for Donald Trump here in the South Bronx, the North Bronx, the East Bronx, and the West Bronx.
So you tell me.
We want Trump to come back, please, bro. Biden, get out of here, bro. I would come to the rally and support Trump because the Bronx need a change, and we need somebody that's really going to help this community.
I would definitely come to a Trump rally in the South Bronx. I like him.
You do?
Yes.
Yes, I will come to a rally if President Trump was to come to the Bronx, and I also would bring other people to come too and support him.
Would Joe Biden get a warm reception if he came to the Bronx?
No, he wouldn't have. And I'll make sure of that.
Love it. That's great.
Dude, the immigration.
That's why they're terrified, man. That's why the left is terrified.
Yeah. They have completely lost control of the narrative and being able to control what people are thinking here, man. And people are tired of being like treated like they're morons.
Right. Absolutely.
You've seen those videos of like the man on the street stuff where they're like, you're asking the white college kids, and they're like, that's real racism, man. When you think that someone is lesser because they're a different type of person,
color of their skin, you think that they aren't as intelligent as you. That's what real racism is, and that's what the left is. That's what the left thinks for the most part. What's his name? Ami Horowitz. Let's look at it because it's hilarious. It's the best. About voter ID.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was the one.
This is with the Daily Wire early on, actually. Yeah. To see the how these people, these liberals on campus, answer, and they think that they are, moral and morally superior, and the way they answer these questions, they think that they're helping the Black community, but it's reverse racism, right? It's not reverse racism, excuse me. It is true racism.
Yeah, real
racism at its most fundamental aspect, because it is them thinking that they are superior,
they're lesser
because of the color of their skin.
Yeah, yep.
Voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
Voter
I think
ID
voter
laws.
ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely. Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minorities.
So Black people are less likely to have state IDs.
Yeah.
Why? What's your reasoning? Yeah. So these are all talking points that are repeated by their professors.
Yeah, they're not thinking that through. That's not a thought that they thought of. Someone implanted that into their brain.
Right, exactly. And that's the power of propaganda. And look at this
amazing
gentleman who thinks so highly of himself.
Voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
How does this enter your brain? But not even how does it enter your brain? I get it. You have these insane leftist professors, inputting this and injecting it into their brains. But how do you hear that and not take a step back and realize and ask, wait, IDs, like the ID you need to go to the grocery store to buy alcohol, the ID that you need to go to drive, to get a passport.
What a weird reality too, to think that like these people live
really
in like
absurd.
A different world. It's like you think they live in a different world.
They say these people, right? They're saying these people. Referring to people that are Black, referring to people that by the color.
Yeah, what do you mean by these people?
And these are the people on the left that think that they are benevolent and caring, and it's
these
absurd.
are the people that are in charge of things, man. That's the problem.
Say that again.
These are the people that are in charge of things, and that's the problem.
Right. These are the people that go on to lead the FBI, the CIA. So it's so interesting to see this firsthand, and this is such an interesting topic because it's so simple to see how illogical and how much lack of critical thought there is with this thing that has been so propagandized in the left's mind.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, and they're not even thinking.
No, there's no thought process. There is regurgitation.
areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs. You do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for Black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for certain fees.
So Black people are poor in America. That's
exactly.
their conclusion. Yeah, you have to be able to pay.
And that's and they're thinking that
Black people in America, in the richest country in the world, don't have access to the internet.
Yeah.
Like this stupidity is
I
mind-boggling.
think that's harder for Black people to go online.
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how
They
it works.
don't have the knowledge of how the internet works. Black people.
Yeah.
Black people, because of the color of their skin. And these people are the non-racist. These people are the anti-racists, right?
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data. For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware or they're not informed.
Oh
I also think there's a repression of Black voting with how if you're a convicted felon, you're not allowed to vote and everything. And
Black people are criminals.
Florida.
All Black people are criminals. What?
Exactly.
That's a huge population of the African Americans.
Now I'm here in East
the
Harlem.
African Americans.
Ask Black people their thoughts.
So Black Americans, and I love that Morgan Freeman says this. She says, "I'm not
that's a great
African American.
one.
I'm a Black American. I'm not. Do you know your ancestors in Africa? I'm American. I'm Black American. I'm American."
Yeah.
So now he goes to Harlem.
Yeah.
Is he in Harlem here?
People their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any Black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID? That's a lie. Why would they say that?
Do you have ID?
Yes.
Because I have my ID and my friends have their ID. So we know what we need to carry around.
Yeah, everybody that I know have ID. That's
So
one of the
good.
things you need to walk around with New York with, ID.
Do you know any Black adult who does not have ID?
No, I don't.
Is it a weird thing to even say that?
Yes, it is.
What is this? Some type of trick candy cameras?
The contrast is so perfect. Like this is one of the most important videos that anybody that is teetering on left and right needs to see, because this is how stupid you look and sound, right? There's these things that are so obvious.
Yep.
Climate change. People repeat this stuff about climate change. It sounds stupid. You're stupid. You're not thinking this through.
Yeah, just
right?
think things. Yeah, have a little critical thinking before. Just think before you say something. Take 20 minutes to think about these things and hash them out. And if you come up with a good point, make your point.
Hold on. You're cutting out. I don't understand why it's cutting out. Sorry, say it again.
I was saying,
think things through.
I was saying, yeah, think things through, and if you come up with a good point, make a video. Make a point, because there's value in that. But
making a video will make you think it through. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just these beliefs that we hold, and even us, right? Like there's so many things that I was a Bernie bro. I thought Bernie was the Messiah in 2016, and I didn't think things through. I never really questioned his policies. I come from Canada. We have some semi-socialist policies. I thought they were good. In hindsight, now the Canadian system is a joke and broken, and we have horrible healthcare here. We do have healthcare, but so there's all these principles that we hold as a part of us that we identify with, right? We identify with climate change as a problem. Take a second and have a conversation about it. Be open-minded about it. Be open to having your ideas changed, because if you're not constantly questioning your ideas and growing and learning new things, you're just dying, man. He not busy being born is busy dying. Bob Dylan, my man. Let's finish this up because this is so funny.
I know, right? That's the only thing I brought with me.
Those are legit IDs. I heard a lot also that Black people can't figure out how to get to the DMV. What does that say to you?
I know it's that. It's on 25th Street.
Do you know where the DMV is around you?
It's on 125th Street and 3rd Avenue, I believe.
You know how to get there?
Yeah.
Did you have a problem getting there if you had to get there?
No.
I know these sound like silly questions. You know how to get to the DMV?
Of course.
You know where it is?
Yes.
You can get there? No problem.
No problem.
Just checking.
Okay.
And I also heard a lot that Black people, especially poor Black people, have no access to the internet, can't figure out how to use the internet.
That's just stupidity, honestly. Everybody has access to the internet. Even a little kid could figure out how to work the internet.
I had access to the internet for years.
You know how to use it properly, right?
Exactly. I do it at work. So, of course, I know how to use it. My kids know how to use it. They all have iPads, iPods, whatever.
Your phone has data.
Mhm.
You can access the internet
Unlimited.
Unlimited data.
I use my phone as a hotspot.
What does that say to you for the people who have this perception of life?
They're pretty much ignorant. That's why my thought process on it.
I just think that's ignorant. Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's the word
Very,
I'm hearing
very
a lot.
ignorant.
Ignorant.
Very, very ignorant.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist because you're
100%.
putting people in a category and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe a little bit of racist in it, but like I said, I think it's more stupidity and ignorance.
You judging somebody like, but you judging them because they black, saying that they don't got it.
What people are they talking to? Who are these people talking to?
If you have a problem, that
what
if you go to
planet are
vote
these
and they say,
people?
please see your ID.
Well, that's actually the thing, is that they're not.
It's like a different
they're at
world.
these Ivy League schools, and
Who was he at
they-
Columbia? He was probably at Columbia or something. Yeah.
I don't know. And they probably look at the black students there and think, like, well, like, what are you thinking? I don't know. Like, what do you? It's mind blowing.
And it's only from, what is this, from 5 years ago?
It was 5 years ago. Yeah.
Like 5 years ago was 2019, dude. It's not like it was like 2005. You know what I mean? It's like,
And even then, I mean, like it's
Yeah.
like it's just silly at face value, right?